beautiful people. It's Monday, May 25th. All right, let's see what's going on in your connection. What is the energy between you and your person? What's the energy between you and your person right now? I'm pulling from the Romance Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. A deck that's out of print, but it's a handy dandy favorite. Ooh, we have reconciliation. Nice, considering Venus is in retrograde right now. Great time to review, reconnect, reassess our love relationship. So somebody in this connection is thinking about reconnecting, coming back. And we have flirt. Yeah, so this is something that they want to bring some lighthearted energy to. They want to play a little bit, see what's still left in the connection, see if there's a spark there. That's what I'm getting. See if the spark is still there. Yeah, and this is something that they're hoping for, staying optimistic about your love life. Okay, so we have reconciliation, flirt, stay optimistic about your love life, maybe expecting something, lighthearted, fun, playful, maybe wanting to meet up with you, maybe giving you a phone call, a flirty text. I see something like that in the cards right now between you and your person. But let's see what the tarot cards have to say. And so with this reconciliation card coming out, this is obviously saying you and this person are in some kind of separation at this time. And there may have been some things that have occurred that have made you or them, question whether or not this relationship could be revived. We'll get 3 tarot cards to clarify these energies. Wow, look at this. Under reconciliation, we have the 4 of Wands, which is all about setting a stable foundation, marriage, connecting, celebrations, coming back together. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles under flirting. So I feel like this person is really thinking about, like one of you, both of you, really thinking about how to bring this back together, how to actually manifest this reconciliation, right? And then we have the Devil. But they've been fighting a lot of negative thoughts, negative beliefs, not really sure, uncertain about whether or not this is something that could be a possibility. Maybe this is your energy. Maybe, a lot of time has passed and you felt like, you really wanted this person to come back, but really didn't think that they would. Or on the flip side, maybe they've been thinking that about you, maybe really wanting to come forward, but just feeling like it just would never happen, being tempted to do so, but pulling back and not actually acting on it because they just don't believe that, this dream could come true. Like this idea of coming back to you could actually work out. And actually, before I pull from these, I'm going to pull from my Mystic Moon Oracle deck. I just want to look at your energy and their energy right now. All right, good. So for your energy, we have surrender, we have muse, and we have bound. So what I'm getting off top is this has been a connection that you have been unable to let go of, and you've carried a lot of heavy energy in your heart for a while now. Like, you really look to this person as someone like you look up to. They're like your perfect partner, your perfect mate. You see them as your ideal mate, and it's really been tough for you to, and painful, to have to really let go and accept that this is something that may never come back. For them, what came out is separation, twin flame, and action. So what I'm getting is this person ran away from you. So there's some kind of like chaser, runner chaser dynamic between you, and you are the chaser, them being the runner. And you guys are definitely in a, twin flame connection, which makes sense because that's what I read for mostly on my channel. But maybe they're becoming present to the connection for the first time, or really starting to understand the connection for what it is in this separation. And now with that understanding, they're ready to take some sort of action toward you. So I want to clarify that with some more tarot cards. Yeah, there's been a lot of pain here on their side. There may have been, like, I'm getting there was something that tore you guys apart. Whether it was another person, whether it was just a misunderstanding. But it hurt them deeply, and it caused them to run away. And they've been in a place of not taking any action. But that, I'm sensing they've been, at least in their mind, they're ready for that to change. So for you, this is something that you've put a lot of effort into, and just haven't gotten a lot out, right? And it's like you've had this wake-up call that you could be toiling away at this connection forever and ever and ever, and nothing could ever come of it. We have the Eight of Pentacles here, the Judgment card, and the Two of Swords, right? And you've been toiling away but not making a decision. And it's like now you're at this place of needing to make a decision to release and let go, right? And that's where you are. Where they are is they've, walked away. They did walk away, Eight of Cups. But they walked away at the expense of this beautiful relationship with you, which is actually what they really wanted. And now they're realizing that, Page of Wands, and having some desire around creating that with you again. But I feel like they're doing so from a place of having evolved some now. Eight of Cups is also about, spiritual evolution. So I feel like they had to walk away in order to grow, in order to evolve, in order to be able to give you this Ten of Cups. And now they're ready to bring forth at least some small offer to let you know that that's where they are. So let's see what that offer, or what they're thinking about in their minds, what they're thinking about offering, what that looks like. So we have Fool's Gold, Hitched, and Invitation of Love. So I feel like with this Fool's Gold and Hitched, they're not at the place where, you know, they're ready to come back and like propose to you. But they definitely want to, like, you know, like you said, see where it can go. You know, like they've grown, they've healed some, they've gained some new insight into the connection, but still kind of battling in their minds about like what can really be created. So they don't want to come forward and make you feel like, you know, they're ready to just totally, you know, saddle up and settle down. It's not that. But they do want to extend the invitation of just looking at the connection, getting back to, you know, going back to the basics, square one. Maybe spending some time together, maybe having dinner, drink, coffee, watching a movie, Netflix and chill, and just seeing if the spark is still there. I want to look at if they could say something to you, what would it be? And I'm totally freestyling this right now. Like I didn't have any decks prepared or anything. I'm just totally going off of my intuition right now. But I feel like there's something that in their minds they're thinking they want to say. Yeah. So they definitely learned in this separation. This card says, I'm a better person because of you. So they've grown for sure. And boom, this explains the devil energy, and the Seven of Pentacles being in the state of, you know, contemplation, because it says, you know, I don't know how I feel anymore. So these feelings are still somewhat confusing for them, because they felt like when they walked away, I don't think they ever had the intention of coming back. Like when they walked away, they felt they were walking away for good. And that's why we have this Fool's Gold here, because they're wondering, you know, like they want to make sure it's real. You know what I mean? Like what they feel is real. They don't want to come back and, you know, offer you something that they can't actually fulfill on. And then this card says, I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You did not deserve that. So, you know, at the very least, they want to come back with an apology, right? With an apology and possibly an invitation to say, hey, let's start over. So what's Spirit's advice for you? And for that, I'm going to use the Angel Power Wisdom cards. All right. So what's Spirit's advice for you on how to handle this potential reconciliation, this potential offer? Because from where I can see, you're really in a place of deciding whether or not you can, you know, hold on to this in your heart anymore, or whether you just want to release and let it go altogether. So we have Archangel Raphael, and the card says, Raphael helps you heal in mind, body, and spirit. So yeah, so there's some hurt and pain that you need to heal, because, you know, this person walking away, you know, hurt you. And so it says hidden treasures. We have the hidden treasures card. Bring your creative ideas and hidden talents to life. Present your gifts to the world. So I feel like there's something that you want to share with this person that you never were able to, because maybe the connection ended abruptly. Maybe it ended before it even had a chance to get started, right? And that hurt you, like you've had to hold this in. And so this would be an opportunity, if they were to come back, for you to reveal those things that you've kept holding on to inside. And then we have self-fulfilling prophecy. Take small steps to diminish your worrying. Your worrying. Know it's going to be okay. And so it is. Right. And so this is Spirit telling you that you really get to create this as you say and as you think. Right. And so don't worry. Don't stress out with the energy that came out for you. You know, surrender, because the devil actually came out for you as well. So you guys are mirroring each other in the way that you've been kind of questioning, being doubtful, uncertain, and holding on to some of the past pain and limiting belief that clouded this connection in the first place. So those are your messages. I hope that helped you. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. And yeah, let's keep connecting in this way. Peace.